Hey, this is Exponents number 5. Sebastian invests $750 in a guaranteed investment certificate, and which is called the GIC, that earns 2.75 annual rate of return. For how many years must he save the certificate before it's worth double its value? So here's the thing that we're kind of concerned with. We know that he's investing $750, so that's his A. And we know here that it's growing, so there's a growth rate of 2.75%. So we could calculate his C by saying 1 plus 2.75 over 100. So let's do that first. 2.75 divided by 100 is 0.0275, to which we're going to add 1, and we'll get 1.0275. So that'll be the way in which it changes, or the rate of change, if you want to call it that, the growth rate. And we are asking here about X. We want to know how long before this thing doubles. So the first thing is the mistake they're hoping you make is that you'll see that word double and you're going to think that that's the C. Well, it's not. We want to know when it's double its value. In other words, we want to know when is it worth 750 times 2. Which is $1,500. In other words, we want to know what is the X when the Y is 1,500. Now, there's no way for you to figure this out with a formula. There is a rule that you can learn one day, but we're not learning it in Sec 4. So the only way of solving this, when we want to know X in an exponential, when we want to get our X, we've got to guess and check. So really, all we can do is do trial and error. So I'm going to write down X, and I'm going to write down Y, and I'm going to try a series of X's, and I'm going to write down the corresponding Y's in a table. And those are like pretty straightforward. I guess I'll finish off my rule over here. So I want Y is equal to my initial, 750, times 1.0275 to the power of X. And I'm just going to start trying X's until I get to what I need. So I'm going to start off with 10 for my X. 10 for my X. So 1.0275, Y to the X, X to the Y, or chapeau, whichever button you have. 10. Hit your equals, then times that by the starting amount, and you're going to get a value of $983.74. So not even close yet. We've got to get up to 1,500. So let's try 20 and see where we go there. 1.0275. One of these buttons, or your chapeau, your little hat. 20 is equal to that, times, and I get $1,290.32. So I'm getting closer. Let's try 25. 1.0275 to the power of 25 is equal to that, times the initial value. Oh, I'm getting really close. 25 is 1477.77. So 1,500 is the amount I want to hit. I'm going to try what happens in the 26th year, but I suspect this is my answer right here, but we'll see what happens. You'll see I go over. So let's try 1.0275 to the power of, whichever button it is, 26 equals that, times the 750, and you can see I've gone over 1518. And that means sometime during this 25th year is when I hit 1,500. And you could try with decimals to find out where it is between 25 and 26, but it's in this 25th year that I will hit my target of $1,500.